Yeehaw.
Yeehaw! Oh my God. Happy cowboy season.
This is Cheli's favorite month for sure.
Yes.
You've been asking for this patiently.
Very.
Yearly.
It's because I feel, okay, Queen, I don't want to call you out. Because I love you. But I feel like every time I close my eyes, I see every single dark romance we read. I open them, they're still there.
We've read so many dark romances.
It's because I feel like sometimes when we're in, like, you know, the office talking about our podcast, as we do, the big table.
with our team, and we're on opposite sides.
Yes. And, you know, when they're like, okay, guys, go ahead, throw suggestions of books. And they're, like, throwing suggestions. And me, like, raising my hands like, behind my big clipboard.
Pick me.
Ira, I really want to read something cute and fluffy. Shut up!
That is not what happens.
Okay. I feel like this time I was heard. And I am so excited that November is cowboy season. So if you weren't here last Tuesday, we did talk about Done and Dusted by Lyla Sage. And we're going to be in this book series for the entire month.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that means that our book of the month for November is going to be Wild and Wrangled.
We are citizens of Wyoming for the next month. Mm-hmm. Meadowlark, Wyoming, to be exact. And the ranch is called...
Ooh, pop quiz. What's the ranch called, Cheli?
Give me the first letters of the ranch name. Is it BD?
What? BD?
Blue Devil Ranch?
Devil is the bar.
Damn it.
Devil's Boot.
Blue
Devil's Boot is the bar owned by Luke Brooks, who was the love interest in the first book.
To Clementine Ryder.
Yes, the sister of the trio.
Okay. But the ranch, Blue Ribbon? I don't know.
Ribbit.
What is it called?
It's called Rebel Blue Ranch.
Oh my God, I'm never going to remember that.
Hopefully by the last book you'll remember.
I know. Just like our very beloved series in Dream Harbor, we know that if you're in this town, you're beautiful, you're sexy.
You're in it for life.
You're going to fall in love.
Mm-hmm.
And every character apparently is susceptible to that, except for our beautiful, beautiful father, Amos. Amos Ryder.
I want Amos Ryder to find love so bad.
Me too. So Lyla, I know you're watching this. I know you're watching. Amos deserves love. I don't know where he's gonna find
Amos.
I think it's Amos. Amos. He just needs love.
Yeah, he deserves love.
I'm so excited to continue cowboy season.
Me too.
So, Yajaira,
Cheli,
do you think saddling up and going back to Meadowlark, Wyoming? Do you think that can fix your life?
Yes, it can.
Welcome to the Book Fix Podcast, a podcast where we fix lives one book at a time. I'm your host, Cheli.
And I'm your host, Yajaira.
We are both dressed like cowboys today because we are in a cowboy mood.
Hold on, you're the sheriff of this town.
Oh, thank you.
I'm a cowgirl who got caught raving. Mid-rave.
You know, because you, like, go to these raves, but, like, they could take... They could take the cowgirl out of Wyoming, but they can't take
Wyoming out of the cowgirl.
Hold on, the saying is somewhere in there. I'll come back to it.
They could take the cowgirl out of the rave, but they can't get the rave out of the cowgirl.
They can take the rave.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, let's just get started because I will say these books are pretty short.
Yes.
And we could wrap it up real quick, but
yeah, it's almost, the episode's almost over. Well, for those who haven't read it and for some reason are starting on book 2 and not when we discussed book 1, hello. So Yajaira is so graciously volunteered to give us
I did not volunteer.
1 minute summary of this beautiful cowboy love story. Go ahead, no spoilers. 1 minute on the clock whenever you're ready.
The point of this is just in case any listener hadn't hasn't read the book. And maybe they want to read the book, because after this, we're going to hella spoil, okay?
Yep.
Okay, so this book follows another Ryder sibling, Wes. I think he's the middle sibling. And he has always felt like an outsider. Like, he feels like out of all his siblings, he's the one who doesn't really own anything. You know, Gus is going to own the ranch, and Emmy... she's a really good horse rider. And so he decides to take on this new project, and he wants to make a guest house hotel, and it's a part of the ranch, and he contracts a interior designer named Ada Hart, but they don't know each other, and so then they meet at a bar not knowing each other's names, and then they like kiss a little bit, and then the day after they find out, wait, hold on, you're my boss. So now she's working for him, and he's trying to woo her a little bit.
The end.
The end.
I could see the panic set in at second 30 when you're like, oh my God, I just lost track of the time.
I did, dude. I was like, I did not know how long I went for, but it felt like a long time.
No, you did good. 50 seconds. You did good.
Not bad.
So let's go ahead and just get started.
Okay.
This story, like you said, does start off in the Devil's Boot. And
Just the bar owned by Luke.
And Ada Hart, who in the first book was already kind of mentioned, not by name. She is going to be the interior designer who is going to work under Wes for his project that he endearingly and by himself is calling the Baby Blue Project, which is the cutest shit I've ever heard in my goddamn cowboy life. And she came a day early. So she's in this bar and she's like, Google told me that this bar was going to be great. And there's no food. Everyone looks crazy in here.
Yeah. She
and
mostly
she's not
just
liking
wanted
it.
food.
Yes. So she's already kind of going through it by the beginning of the book.
Yeah, because she mentions that she was married previously, but her and her husband just drifted apart.
Yeah. But even then, like, their marriage itself didn't sound loving at all.
No,
it was very controlling. So she has, like, all this baggage that is hitting her at once. And that's when she sees this handsome cowboy walk in.
First. No, yeah, she does see him first, right?
Yeah.
But then the handsome cowboy's dog, Waylon, goes up to her and he's like, he just likes pretty women. Pretty girls.
He just loves pretty girls. And she's like, does that line often work for you? And he's like, I don't know. Is it working? Is it working?
He's like, fingers crossed. I hope it works.
But she is so like, she's not going to be here for long. This is very much a small destination to her big project of making her career grow so big that people will hire her.
Yeah, because she has an Instagram
for interior design.
I forgot what the name of it was, but it ended with her last name.
Homes by Hart. Or something. Homes designed by Hart. I don't know.
She doesn't only do homes though. Whatever. Maybe it is whatever. That. It could be that. But yeah, it's something like made with hearts.
Yeah.
And so she is definitely going to use this opportunity to grow her business even more. So then when she sees this handsome cowboy, which we know it's Wes, she doesn't.
Yep.
She decides to be a little adventurous. Yeah, a little brave. And so she kind of gives him the look. You know, she walks down a hallway, he follows, and they have the most passionate kiss.
Yes.
And dude, it got real steamy. They almost did some nasty things in that hallway. So Luke is like, hey, hello, this is a sanctuary, okay?
My office is right behind you both. So if you folk can please move.
I honestly thought that he was going to be like, do you want to use my office?
I know. He's just so kind.
Yeah.
He's a Pisces. But
he probably is.
But it stops before it gets too steamy.
Too steamy, yeah.
And at that point, Ada...
She like runs away.
Bolts. And just like Cinderella...
leaves her bag behind. And so Wes picks it up. He's like, I'm going to go door to door asking.
I know.
This bag belong to you?
Can anyone hold this bag if it's a perfect fit? You're my girl.
I'm just kidding. He doesn't actually do that, but he does take the bag.
He does. And so the next day, when Ada is showing up to work for the first time, she's already like, first of all, my car sucks.
It's old.
Oh, she's not Texan. Wyoming and
Texan.
I know. So she's like, first of all, my car sucks. I lost my iPad and I'm late because these cattle keep walking in front of my car.
Well, she knows that she had left her bag in the bar, but I believe it wasn't opened yet. So she was like, okay, I'm going to have to go later on. And so then she's like rushing to get to work.
Yes. And
which is at the ranch.
So when she finally shows up, Wes sees the cattle and sees her and is like, oh my God, it's you. Here, let me move the cattle and you can park and I'll meet you inside.
Yeah.
And in her mind, she's like, oh, he's really young. So this might be like the son of Wes.
Yeah.
So when she sees Amos, which is Amos Ryder, the dad, she's like, oh, good to meet you, Wes. And Wes is just standing there like,
oh, I thought you figured it out. It's me, I'm
Wes.
Wes.
Wait, can you hold this bag? It's like the perfect fit.
My girl, my queen.
And they automatically, they're just like, oh my God.
Yeah.
It's more her that's freaking out than he is.
Yeah, he doesn't really see this as a big deal. But it is kind of embarrassing because small town, everyone already knows that they kissed.
Yep.
So
it spreads so quick.
So she has to explain to him, hey, I know that we had a really delicious, passionate kiss that can never happen again. It can never happen again. I don't mix business and pleasure.
But I really appreciate that Wes is very like, okay, yeah, it's totally fine with me if that's what you want.
But Wes also, same as the first one, sees her and is like, I'm in love with this girl. And so Wes says that he has never felt this before. Like he's never really been someone who thinks about love. So right now that he's like so head over heels for her, he is kind of thinking like, okay, I'm going to be patient for her because she's worth it.
Yes. That's so sweet. I really, really like Wes.
Yeah, Wes is really sweet.
I just like am so here for this love because as they're getting to know each other, she's keeping her walls up and is keeping him at a distance. And he's over here like, I just want to talk to her.
Yeah.
Like, damn.
Like she doesn't even want to be his friend or anything at first. And so once they finally do kind of become friends again, it's because he gives her like an ultimatum. Not an ultimatum. They do like a deal.
Yes.
Where he's going to teach her how to drive stick shift, but she has to talk to him.
We'll be back after a quick break.
When you're alone in your house, but you'd like to feel like you're not, the podcast inside your house can keep you company. Our show will make sure that you run up the stairs at night when you turn off the lights and check under your bed before you sleep. We'll bring you every kind of horror, from the classics like Lovecraft and Poe to the strange and often silly world of no sleep and creepypastas. We've even got stories written just for the show that you won't hear anywhere else. So go and check out the podcast inside your house. We're on all major platforms, as well as inside your pantry, deep in your crawl space, and sitting at the foot of your bed at night, watching you sleep.
Yes, but I do want to mention that although they're keeping their distance, it's so funny that Ada doesn't want it to seem this way, but she seems to have her defenses lowered when they're at home at night. And there's like this one specific moment where they're both standing in front of each other after he had just gotten out of the shower. And she crashes into him and puts her hands on his chest because she was just blocking.
And she's just like feeling his chest like, whoa.
And so then he's super into it. But it ends really quickly. And so then the next day when...
It ends quickly because he's like, don't play with me. And then he goes to his room.
So then the next day Wes is like, so what? Like, I'm not allowed to talk to you. I'm not allowed to touch you. I'm not allowed to do anything. But you're allowed to do that right after I come out of the shower. Like, that's basically what you're telling me. And she was like, don't say it like that. Like, that was different. Because that wasn't planned. That wasn't anything. But they have moments like that where they're like, when they're home alone and they're both there, they just get very, like, touchy.
Very touchy. Oh, my God, dude. In the kitchen, it went down.
Dude, oh, my God. Read the book.
It's very spicy.
I was so here for it.
Me too. I really liked the spice in this one. I thought their chemistry was amazing. And it did kind of feel more so like, okay, the stakes aren't that high, but I get it. You know, he's her boss.
And there was something different about the spice in this book and the spice in the first book, which, by the way, I did want to mention as we continue to read the books. The spice is exactly the same. It's exactly the same. And I was hoping that...
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up because I felt like are you talking about the dialogue or the beats?
Yes, and yes.
Because I feel like the dialogue, it all felt very similar.
They all had the same
lines.
fetish. They all had the exact same lines. And I was hoping to see differences of what they were into, you know? And with them, what I did appreciate is the first time they have an intimate moment, she says, like, I'm so sorry. I just want to let you know that it takes me a while to get there. And you just need to be really patient with me. And he was like, no, that's totally fine. Because I take antidepressants. So it also takes me a while to get there. So let's just keep that in mind for both of us.
Let's just both be patient with each other.
Yeah. I thought that was going to play into the spice.
But it didn't.
It didn't. And I was like, then why did you mention that? Like, I would have loved to see a moment. Because I feel like a lot of books, me going on my soapbox right now, I feel like a lot of books, when it comes to spice, it is very much just that. It is spice, and it is very, like, very, very dirty so that you can love every single second of it. And don't get me wrong, I ate that shit up. But at the same time, I feel like this book had the opportunity for them to have intimate moments and maybe not reach the conclusion of their intimate moment, but enjoy like the safety and security of each other.
Yeah.
They could have done something like that.
And then it could have also, that would have also built the tension, you know, of like, okay, next time, girl, next time. You know what I mean? And so then
I would have loved that, but the spice in all the books is exactly the same carbon copy. It was just the same guy when spice moments were happening.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I agree, but I did really like them two together.
I did too. I think like you said, the boss-employer relationship in this was better for me than the best friend.
The brother's best friend in the first
Yes.
book.
Yes. I also really liked that Wes loves his ranch, but is like, dang, this city girl and her tattoos. That was so cute.
Yeah,
He's
that was
just
cute.
and
I thought it was really sweet how when they do start getting closer together and she starts explaining like why her marriage didn't work out, she tells him that her husband was really controlling and they only owned one car, which was a stick shift. And so she kind of always felt like he controlled when she would be able to leave or go places and so on. And that's why he was so adamant on teaching her how to drive stick shift. Because he was like, girl, you are not going to be a caged bird. Not in this house. Not in this ranch.
And I think that was the moment where he tells her, like, I never want you to feel that way again. And she was like, oh my God, this got deeper than I thought.
Yeah.
She develops an accent, imagine.
She's like, howdy, partner.
Where'd this hat come from?
It just appears.
One thing that I did not like.
Go ahead, Queen.
There was a moment in this book, and I get what they were trying to do, where Ada's ex, Chance, was that his name?
Chance, yeah.
Calls her, and she doesn't answer. And the whole point of that is like, wow, I feel indifferent towards him. Like, it's weird to me that I wanted closure for so long, but now I don't really care. I kind of wish we would have known why he called.
Really?
I kind of wanted to know.
Oh, I didn't even really think about it that much. I was just kind of like, yeah, girl, getting blocked.
No, same. But I would have loved for her.
But he was so controlling, though.
I know, but I wanted her moment. I wanted her to be like, shut up. And he disappears. Lassos him, hog ties him.
Oh, my God.
Take him to Betsy. Oh, my God.
She turns into, like, the type of cowboy we wanted.
Oh, that's all I know.
Because Cheli and I mentioned that we were kind of expecting a more like back then cowboy.
A Wild West cowboy.
Not a modern cowboy.
I wish he would have. I wish one night she's like, Wes, don't wake up. And then she takes all the horses.
All 10 of them.
All of them. It's her. Chance is over here in freaking Los Angeles. You know, a very modern looking place. And he's like, what's that? And you see her 40 horses in her lasso. Come over here, bitch. Oh my God, that would have been so powerful.
That would have been powerful.
But we didn't get it. I think, though, that their love being that slow buildup, even though it was really quick, it felt
more of a slow buildup to me.
It felt more paced out.
Yeah. And the other conflict in this story is that because she is documenting, you know, her interior design project, the baby blue.
Yes.
she gets more people interested in her, and there's this one job who's like, hey, we're in Arizona, I really want you to do this bed and breakfast for me, we think you'd be perfect for it. And so then she's like realizing, I don't want to choose a man over my job. So she kind of panics for a second there, but when she voices it to Wes, he's like, no, I want you to go. Like, I want you to pick your job.
And I thought it was funny how every time they would have conversations like this, she would be so prepared for the fight just to deflate and be like, oh, he agreed with me.
Dude, that's trauma right there.
I know, but he handled things so well. Even at the end, when she was closing herself off from Wes and was very much like, you were just a one and done. I don't care about this.
Oh, yeah.
Because she
was being mean to him.
Yes. She didn't want him. She didn't want it to hurt, like her leaving. So she was trying to end it before they mutually had to end it. And she ends up taking his car and leaving. And it really messed with him. But he also didn't chase her. But he did know she would come back. Like, he trusted her enough that she would. So he waited at the Meadowlark, like, city lines. And I thought it was really sweet that, like, when they saw each other again after that, he was, like, still smiling. And he was like, I just knew he would come back. Like, damn. Can you imagine?
A patient man. So at the end of the story, she does continue to work. You know, she goes all across the world, and they decide to just do a long distance relationship. But then they do take like moments where if a project takes too long, he would go and visit her.
Yeah.
And, you know, then she would come back to him. And so when they open up the Baby Blue Ranch, I don't think they get any guests yet, right? It's more of like just a grand opening.
It's a grand opening. And I think at the end of this book, Luke Brooks proposes to Clementine, Emmy from the first book.
Yeah. And so, and then Ada looks at Wes and tells him, I want that to be us one day. Basically insinuating that she also wants to get proposed to. He's like, yes, you got it, girl. The end.
I love these cowboys.
I feel like we kind of said this really fast, so I'm kind of worried that we missed something crucial.
I think what we missed was just like the very intimate moments between them and the spice, because I felt like the tension was real good. And I do like that they couldn't keep their hands off each other. It was so good. There was a moment, because there is another character that is introduced in this book, and it's during girls' night and boys' night, where all the girls are together, and Cam, who is Gus's ex-wife.
They weren't married.
Gus's
baby mama.
Yeah. While they're having girls' night, this character comes down, and his name is Dusty.
And they have like this longing look towards each other.
Hey,
but she's
cabin.
Engaged.
Yes.
To someone else.
So that was an interesting thing to see. But now by this book, you have been introduced to all of the characters. Yeah,
and Teddy and Gus still fight. Oh, but Ada does tell Wes, I bet you anything they're going to end up together. And he's like, when hell freezes over, but hell no.
I love the way she said it, though, because she was like, either something is going to happen or something already happened. That's what I'm telling you.
She was right.
She was right. Out of both of the books so far, I like this one a lot more.
Same.
Than I like the first one.
Me too. I
agree. And I think it's because of how both characters acted. I love how kind Wes is and how patient he is. I also really appreciate that Ada is so headstrong.
I also really like that she was so in her head. I don't know. Like, I think that's really realistic that she, already had this marriage that didn't go so well. So, of course, she would be more hesitant to fall in love again. So,
and I will say, I did notice that like we said, that the spice was the same in both books, but at the same time, because of the dialogue heaviness of these books, you could really see that it was Wes and Ada. And I think out of all the books, this one did that the best. When it came to like the intimacy actually feeling like the characters and not just something thrown in.
Yeah, like robots.
Yes. Yeah, I think I like this book a lot more. I think I said it offhandedly because at first with the first book I had given it a 4. I do think 3.5 for this one because this one is a 3.75.
Really? I really liked this one, so I think this one's a 4 for me.
This one's not my 4 yet. Not yet.
I wonder which one's your 4 is.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know what? I just want to say that I can read you so well.
No, you can't.
I can.
No, you
I can.
can't.
I know you so well because there was a certain book that I had in mind that you ate up.
I did eat it up. Mm-hmm.
So we'll talk about it when we get to that book.
Oh my gosh. To anyone who is listening to us in audio form, whether that be Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, or anywhere you get your podcasts on, thank you so much. If you can leave a rating of 5 stars and a review recommending us our next read. I think we have December all
booked up.
All booked.
So we'll take recommendations for January or February.
Oh my gosh, look at us. Look at us. Couple of cards. Who would have thought? Not me. Yeah, thank you.
And if you're interested in supporting us just a little bit more, we do have a Patreon, which you can find at patreon.com/bookfix. But if you're not interested in something that's monthly, we do also have Ko-fi, which is ko-fi.com/thebookfix, or buymeacoffee.com/thebookfix.
If you are watching us, thank you so much. If you can please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. We post every Tuesday, and we will only be posting Tuesday for like the foreseeable future, but that might change. Who knows?
Yes, but there will be like bonus episodes.
Yeah,
well.
But also we had such a good spooky season. Mm-hmm. I feel like y'all should go back and watch that. It was so good.
It was really, really good. And so fun to film.
I know, but I'm so glad it's cowboy season. I'm just saying. If you want to follow us on our social media, if you want to find our Fable and Goodreads to find our book of the month, because we are going to be talking about
Wild and Wrangled.
Let me say that again. But if you want to find our Fable and Goodreads to follow our book clubs, because the book of the month is going to be
Wild and Wrangled by Lyla Sage.
It would be amazing if you joined us for that. Thank you so much for watching.
And we'll see you in the next one.
We'll see you at the next hoedown.
Yes. Do the hoedown. Throw down.
Do you know the dance?
No.
Me neither. Do we learn it right now? Cut to us. We're masters.
Lock it, polka dot
Oh my God, she
Jump
does.
to the left and
don't remember it.
Slide it.
Sorry, I only know the bone dance.
And side to side.
Oh my
Jump
God.
to the left, stick it, glide.
I just want to say I've never seen Yajaira and Hannah Montana in the same place at the same time. So, una nunca sabe.
Nunca sabe. Don't out me, though. And that means one never knows.
No one, you don't know.
You don't know.